morning, class. My name is Elvis. Shortly this morning, I'm going to be talking about pineapple. Pineapple is my presentation topic. I'm going to talk about the history of pineapple, followed by the disadvantage and advantage of pineapple and the preservatives. So, looking at the history of pineapple, we have to press it to
Right.
alter.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this is my preview.
Yeah.
We have I'll be talking about the history, the preservative, the advantages and disadvantages of pineapple. Firstly, let's talk about the history of pineapple. Pineapple was discovered by a European in the year 1493, and ever since then, pineapple has been globally known worldwide, and it interspecies role with food and fruit. Secondly, we are going to be talking about the preservatives of pineapple. So the advantages of pineapple. Pineapple is a good source of vitamin and mineral. Secondly, pineapple it helps in times of food digestion. It helps us to break down our food particle that the enzyme is really finding difficult to break down. So with the help of pineapple, we are guaranteed that our digestion will be successful, because pineapple really helps us a lot in times of digestion of our food. And lastly, under the advantages of pineapple, we talk about thirdly, and then not the last, we'll be talking about the another advantage of pineapple. Pineapple strengthens the bone. Whenever we are weak and then we eat pineapple, it helps us to keep a healthy bone. And the last, under the advantage of pineapple reduces stress and it gives energy. Like whenever we engage ourselves in a lot of activities that consist of stress, and when we finally get to our realization point and we consume pineapple, it's going to give us energy to keep going. So pineapple is a good source of energy. And we're going to be talking about the disadvantages of pineapple. Pineapple, as we all know, whenever we are getting advanced, when we are getting old, our doctors are likely to tell us to stay away from some certain food. So pineapple is really not good for the elderly people, because when they consume pineapple a lot, it's not good for their health, because pineapple consists of sugar. So a lot of sugar is not good for the old people. So pineapple actually pineapple actually causes diabetes for the advanced people. And secondly, we are going to be talking about another disadvantage of pineapple. It is a source of dizziness. Like when we eat pineapple a lot, yes, pineapple is actually a good fruit for us to take, but when we consume it a lot, it causes dizziness. Do we all know what I mean by dizziness? Like when you're feeling tired, like when your spirit is actually eager to work and then your body is not willing to work. So that is an example of dizziness. So the consumption of a lot of pineapple actually causes dizziness. And lastly, under disadvantage of pineapple, we're talking about its effect. Again, it causes swollen mouth. You know, when we take a sugar substance, a lot of sugar substance it causes swollen mouth. Likewise, pineapple, when we take a lot of pineapple, it swollen our gum, our mouth will be swollen. So it's not encouraging for us to take a lot of pineapple. Now, I'll be talking about the summary. So in summary, pineapple is a kind of fruit which serves as food, like I said earlier, to our body system. It nourishes the body and also helps the body with adequate vitamin and mineral, just like I've said earlier, and it keeps the bone strong and healthy. So pineapple is actually a good source of energy also to our system. And this is my resource.
You mean the preservative.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go
Okay.
back. You
Okay, I'm sorry.
press 2 times.
Sorry.
Left mouse.
Please
The mouse.
F5 or go there again. Then change it.
Preservative.
Yeah.
Preservatives.
Preservative.
Preservatives.
Preservatives.
Okay.
Go back.
Go back.
Hit the opposite button. There you go. One more. Keep going. There. Oh. There.
Sorry. Yeah. Now we are going to be talking about the preservation of pineapple.
Okay.
Okay, bringing us back to our topic. Pineapple can be preserved by storing in a can. You know, when we dice pineapple, and then in order for it not to get spoiled or get rotten, so we will likely preserve it by canning it. So when we store in a can and keep it in a cool environment, for an instant, when we store pineapple in a can and then store it in our refrigerator, by that the pineapple won't get spoiled. And secondly, when we keep pineapple in a dry place, like for instance, when pineapple is being stored in a water environment, like an environment that consists of water, believe me, it's going to get rotten. So pineapple shouldn't be stored in that kind of area. So it should be kept in a dry place for it to be safe and not to get rotten. And that is all about pineapple. And thank you very much for listening to my presentation.